Here is a brief summary of the season's main storylines based on the first 4 episodes in case you're getting ready for episode 5. Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight Manfredi is growing his business in Tulsa, but he is under a lot of pressure from the vicious Dunmire family, who are connected to the Dixie Mafia and are commanded by Robert Patrick's character Jeremiah Dunmire. A unique 50-year-old bourbon cache from the Montague distillery is the focal point of a significant conflict. It is taken early on, leading to power struggles and retaliation. Dwight adds federal heat to his criminal world when he grudgingly joins up with FBI Agent Musso, Kevin Pollak, to combat a terrorist threat. Tensions among the crew increase as Mitch, Garrett Hedlund, handles family turmoil with Cleo Montague, Bella Heathcote, and Tyson, J. Will, quarrels with others for leadership. Daring political decisions made by Margaret, Dana Delaney, have the potential to either save or destroy Dwight's empire. With rising body counts and personal stakes, the tone is darker and more vicious than in prior seasons. Episode 4 takes the tension to a whole new level following the wild events of Episode 3, where Cole Dunmire kidnapped and nearly killed Tyson at a strip club. The Dunmires stole the crew's bourbon cache, and Dwight formed an awkward friendship with resentful FBI agent Musso during a road trip. Dwight returns to Tulsa with a greater understanding of Musso's personal grievance, which is rooted in a family tragedy related to Dwight's old mob days. Despite the fact that trust is still very low, Musso demands more cooperation from Dwight by threatening to disclose his informant status if he doesn't divulge information regarding the Dunmire family's activities. After his near-death encounter, Tyson returns to the team a frightened yet reckless person. Mitch, who is more focused in maintaining the distillery deal, becomes enraged when he wants swift punishment on Cole. Still incensed at the loss of her family's heritage, Cleo goes on the rampage and approaches Jeremiah Dunmire at his ranch with a shotgun and a bottle of their stolen bourbon. She is brutally beaten and taken to the hospital by Jeremiah's local thugs when she demands the return of the Montague Reserve, the multi-million-dollar, 50-year-old stock. This ignites the powder keg. Big Lou, Mike Walden, sets up the protection racket while Jeremiah's men rough up their distributor again, cutting off all supply lines. In a high-stakes shootout at an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Tulsa at the middle of the episode, Dwight's group attempts to ambush Cole and recover the bourbon. After Tyson brutally defeats 2 of Cole's men in a hand-to-hand battle, Cole takes half the loot in an armored truck and uses a burner phone to taunt Dwight, saying, "Your general's days are numbered, old man." Meanwhile, after traveling from New Orleans, Dwight's longtime friend Russell Lee Washington, played by Samuel L. Jackson in his recurring role, unexpectedly shows up. He discloses that he is looking at Tulsa for a southern expansion, alluding to his spin-off setup, Nola King, and gives cryptic advice on staring down the barrel, that is, facing your own reflection in the conflict. Dwight tips the scales and stops a Dunmire counterattack on the crew by granting him access to a stash of classified weaponry. Andrea, Dwight's daughter, visits him from New York in more subdued beats to confront him about the growing violence and to tell him to quit live with it. This results in a unique moment of vulnerability as Dwight admits that the Fed's power might ultimately shatter him. When Musso, in violation of his own plan, provides Jeremiah with anonymous information about Dwight's past as an informant, creating a triple-threat alliance against our anti-hero, the episode closes on a cliffhanger. Dwight looks down the real barrel of a gun that one of Jeremiah's snipers is holding from a distance as the screen fades to dark due to a trigger click. Fans are left wondering if this is a misfire or the beginning of a full-scale mob war. With Taylor Sheridan's trademark roughness, Season 3, 10 episodes, is stepping up the mob drama. Expect betrayals, shootouts, and Dwight's classic charm colliding with contemporary pandemonium. Before Episode 5 premieres, catch up by streaming on Paramount+. I'll provide an update if any leaks or early reviews surface once the show airs. How do you feel about the season thus far?